The only thing that entered our marriage was the neighbor. No affair, no betrayal, just comparison. Amada sat on her bed at 11:47 p.m., phone light glowing against her face. She was scrolling through photos of matching outfits, surprise vacations, romantic captions that sounded like movie scripts. Couple goals, the comment said. She turned and looked at her husband, Tunde, asleep beside her, one arm over his face. Light snore, exhausted from work, no yacht pictures, no candlelight dinner, no poetic caption, just a man who had left the house at 6 a.m. to make sure rent was paid. And in that quiet moment, comparison entered the room like smoke. I didn't shout, it suggested, look at their life. Why isn't yours like that? Maybe you settled. Why haven't you bought me a new car? Why haven't we gone for vacation? And she went on and on. Our next door neighbor just got his wife a new car. They also just came back from a trip. Meanwhile, across town, the couple she admired was sleeping back to back. The vacations on credit, the smiles filtered, their private conversations were dry, their trust was cracked. But the camera never captured that. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Every marriage is a different ecosystem. Some couples are loud and expressive. Some are quiet and deeply bonded. Some fight hard and love harder. As a measuring tape for your internal reality. That's like comparing mangoes to coconuts and calling one defective. Tunde wasn't flashy, he wasn't poetic, but he was consistent. And consistency is not aesthetic, it's structural. Comparison made Amada temporarily blind to what stability looks like. Weeks passed. Arguments increased, not because Tunde changed, but because Amanda's expectations did. She began punishing him for not being another man. One evening, during a heated conversation, Tunde said something simple. I can't compete with a phone. That line hit, because it wasn't really about vacations and their captions. It was about gratitude dissolving under comparison. Let's be real. When you compare your marriage to another, three dangerous things happen. First, you romanticize what you don't understand. Second, you criticize what you once appreciated. Third, you slowly disconnect from the person in front of you. And here's the paradox nobody talks about. The couple you envy may be looking at your life and thinking the same thing. The world is a hall of mirrors. Eventually, Amada did something radical. She put the phone down for a month. No couple content, relationship advice threads. No highlight reels, just conversations. She asked Tunde what stressed him. She told him what made her feel unseen. They laughed about how social media almost convinced them they were failing. Their marriage didn't suddenly become cinematic. It became honest, and honest love is quieter than viral love. Here's the truth we don't like to admit. Every family carries invisible battles. Every marriage has private negotiations. Every couple is solving a different equation. You don't know the variables in someone else's life. So stop comparing your chapter 3 to someone else's chapter 10, especially when you've only seen the edited version. Marriage is not a competition. It's a covenant. It's work. It's rhythm. It's two imperfect people building something imperfect but real. Comparison doesn't build homes. It builds resentment. And resentment is slow poison. If your marriage is stable, faithful, and growing, even if it's not glamorous, you are not behind. You are building. And building is rarely aesthetic, but it lasts.